Hey guys, welcome to The Ticker, where we give you your daily dose of what's happening now.
So usually we're busting out random technology tidbits that can help you increase your business and do great things for you. But today we wanted to talk about something a little bit unique. We're talking about firing your clients before you even hire them. Now that is a very unique kind of paradigm idea of hiring your clients as opposed to your clients hiring you. But we wanted to talk more specifically about, when you get a referral or when somebody comes your way, the three things that should flag you to say, maybe this might not be the best client to work with. So let's get into it.
Yeah, let's start with number one. First impressions are something. Maybe not everything to everyone, but first impressions are something. So when you meet somebody and your jerk meter goes off, it just starts, going like this, maybe you should think twice about getting yourself locked into, doing a transaction with them. Some transactions, especially if they're in for a short sell or anything like that, can take a little bit longer than others, and it's always the ones that you thought you were going to be done with in 30 days that seem to linger a whole lot longer. So pay attention to your first impression.
The next one we want to highlight is actually one that is very important to me as a lender because we see it very, very frequently, but I'm sure realtors, you see it all the time as well. And that is the client that can't quite give you a straight answer ever. You ask them about their banking situation, do they have enough money to close? And, oh yeah, we'll have enough money. I've got something like $1,000 or $10,000 in there. Really? 1,000 or 10? That's kind of the same number to you? I don't understand what you're talking about. What kind of headache is that going to create for you going through this process? So if you have a client that can't ever give you a straight answer, that might be a red flag that they might not be the best person to work with.
Our last tip has to be my favorite, and that is the client that comes with a disclaimer.
You all know what we're talking about.
Oh, yes. Everybody's had somebody come to you and say, so I got this client, and they want to buy a house. Like a $500,000 house. I mean, that's awesome, right? You're just giddy, excited. You leave the mixer or the family dinner just drooling. You're excited, ready to go. But then they kind of lead into this whole disclaimer of, this person can be a little abrasive in the beginning, or maybe their income isn't quite so stable. Yeah, make sure that you're getting your disclaimer from a good source and that you look into it a little bit. We're not saying pass up all deals that have disclaimers, but make sure that you're finding out if that's a disclaimer you can deal with. Some of us deal with certain personalities better or certain issues better than others. So make sure it's something that you can handle before you bite off more than you can chew.
Make sure you're paying attention to who's coming into your pipeline and that they're not wasting more of your time than necessary for you to move on to clients that you can actually help and ones that actually jive with you and your personality. Anyway, guys, if this is your first time here, be sure to subscribe for free over on the side. If you have any questions or comments about firing those clients before you hire them, leave them in the comment section down below.
We'd love to hear all your great stories about clients that came with disclaimers on Facebook, or you can follow us on Twitter. Bye guys.
A whole show like that with like some crazy
Or we just go like this the whole time?
And there's like some scenery in the back.
Have like a whip.
All right.
For the horse.
Sure.